Sweet. Oh, it's one issue. Just do your hair. Good.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome to this episode of Coach's Corner. This podcast is where we talk all things deep into the world of health, fitness, business, and mindset with people excelling in their game. My name is Sam Emes, and this is episode 18 in Hanoi, Vietnam. Today, we're inside one of the most hardworking MMA gyms around, Vietnam Top Team Academy. We will go through what a training session here will look like. But before we get into the session, I'm sitting down for a quick chat about what training here really means to the athletes, to the coaches, and to the culture. So I'm joined here by the team at Top Team Vietnam. Welcome, guys. Thanks for doing this. Thank you for the session. We just finished a session of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It was my first time doing BJJ, and I can say I definitely got humbled from it. So we'll start off with a little bit of background and origin. So Harry, we'll start with you.
Sure. So my name is Harry, 28 years old, and I'm from Scotland, but have been living, working, and training in Hanoi for the last 3 years or so. I started training mixed martial arts in 2018 back in Scotland and have kind of been non-stop ever since.
Yeah.
I had a few amateur fights and then in Vietnam as well, and then as a professional, I'm one win and one loss.
Nice. Yeah.
Next one, my name is Wing.
Wing.
I almost a jiu-jitsu coach. So my martial art career started from 1980, same with Harry, and I will almost know the jiu-jitsu and MMA too. I have some fight, but now I stopped my MMA career to focus on jiu-jitsu.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm one. I'm so nice. So I'm living in Hanoi, Vietnam, and I'm training Vietnam top team. Okay.
Nice. Sure. So Harry, you mentioned before your day one of your fight camp. Just want to talk about that a
Yeah,
little bit.
it's camp started this week. We started on Monday. Mixed martial arts is people say that mixed martial arts is one of the most demanding sports. Because there are so many things to learn and therefore so many sessions. So especially when I'm in camp, I find myself doing like somewhere between 12 and 15 sessions a week,
Yeah.
2 or 3 sessions every day. The split looks something like this. So I'll do 2 or 3 sessions of wrestling, 2 or 3 sessions of jiu-jitsu, 3 or 4 sessions of striking, couple of sessions of sparring, and then 2 sessions of strength and conditioning each week. When it comes to like the managing the load of training, I tend to start a little lighter in the camp, like first 1-2 weeks, building myself up. Then the middle 4 weeks, it's really high intensity, a lot of volume and hard sparring. And then as I get closer to the day of the fight, start to taper the training off, and then you have the 1 week to cut the weight.
And that's, you said it's 8 weeks?
It's an 8-week camp
Yep.
usually, with a 1 week weight cut. Of course, if you get something on late notice, then the camp is shorter and you
Yep.
adjust. But typically, I do 8 weeks.
Yeah, okay. And so how does the recovery look after that? Like, I know obviously it's all balanced out with the program, but do you do anything extra on top of it for the recovery?
I find that actually my strength, the work that I'm doing now for strength and conditioning is on top of working on things like power and endurance. It's really focusing on like how would you say, like balance of the body, like making sure that I'm aligned properly and like I have, let's say, both glutes are as strong and as flexible as each other, and that I don't have one shoulder that's tighter than the other. So the strength and conditioning, making sure that my body is balanced correctly, is grand. When it comes to recovery, I will be quite honest and say I'm not the best.
Yeah.
I try to get as much sleep as I can.
Yeah.
But I have 2 young kids, so
And obviously the great food in Vietnam as well will keep you very well fueled.
that is something I would say does help. The food here in Vietnam is often quite light, and perfect for training. Like
Yep.
for example, before training in the morning, I take my son to kindergarten, and I don't have time to like go home and make eggs and all, and set myself up a proper breakfast. So I just go down to the end of the lane, buy a banh mi, and have a coffee. It's not bad. Some carbs from the bread, some
Perfect.
protein from the eggs, and it's not too much fat usually. So
Yeah.
the food here is, I'd say, ideal for training.
Yeah, definitely. So when did you get first into MMA?
my first ever.
Yep. First time in a gym. And the first time you walked into an MMA gym.
Vietnam top team was born in the COVID
Okay. COVID.
pandemic.
Yeah.
So Vietnam top team was born in 2019. In middle of COVID.
Yeah.
So why Vietnam top team was born with that? Me, Sonai, and my brother have no leg to do some round jiu-jitsu, practice jiu-jitsu. So we come together and open
a gym.
Nice. To go and keep our jiu-jitsu in process.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's why Vietnam top team
Was born. Definitely.
Take around, right? Vietnam team will be for the player ground. Everyone come join.
Yeah.
Join training.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. So just touching on a little bit about mindset and development. What separates average fighters from elite ones, in your opinion?
First of all, I'm not going to go ahead and call myself an elite fighter. I'm one-on-one. But what I would say is anyone that is taking the sport like seriously has to be able to commit to the training in camp and out of camp, because the athletes at the very highest level or in mixed martial arts, you can see from fight to fight to fight, they are changing something about their style or they're adding new skills. And the only way that is possible is by staying in the gym outside of camp as well as in camp. In camp, you don't really have time to train too many new things. So you need to be committed to your training when you have no fight. But I think it's this like your approach and attitude and discipline to staying in the gym. So when my fight is finished, of course, I'll take a week or two off. But I would come back to training still once or twice
Like
every week.
maintain it.
Beyond maintain, it's now time to like you reduce the intensity of the training, and now we're working on adding new skills. So I would say that the difference between the average fighter and the elite fighter, the elite fighters are the ones that can stay in the gym year round.
Yeah. What separates an elite fighter from an average one? So what makes a really good fighter compared to a okay one?
What is different? Okay, so you have like average jiu-jitsu player, they're not so good, and the best. Why? Why is one average? Why is one elite? What is different about maybe the way they're training or the way that they are recovering or maybe something about their mindset? What is the difference between average and the best?
The difference between the average and the best. First one, I think is the way the approach to jiu-jitsu.
The approach to it.
About the mindset. And the second one is your strength and condition.
Definitely. Yeah.
Is the second one. But in jiu-jitsu, why in jiu-jitsu mindset is the most important thing, because in jiu-jitsu, jiu-jitsu is different from judo or wrestling. Judo and wrestling, they explosive, always explosive, right? In jiu-jitsu, we have so many position that we it's called the stable position. So in this stable position, you need to know how to do in this position. Do it slowly, and we need the system. We need the map to deal with the situation in the position. So that's why in the jiu-jitsu, the mindset and the way you approach to jiu-jitsu is much important than your strength and condition.
Yeah. 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 So your commitment to it, essentially, your commitment to it, how much you want to do it.
I think it's more like the whole process, right? It's more like being more logical, having an understanding of how like different parts of your game can work together. Is this what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, understanding the connection to different parts of your game, how
Yeah.
one thing can play with the other.
Mhm.
Or when I do A, but A fails, how can I attack B or C? This way, being a little more logical.
So that kind of ties into the next question. The biggest lesson fighting has taught you about life.
What did fighting teach you about life?
I think the discipline. I think so. The failing the stand-up, like we do in BJJ, right? So we failing someone go forward, we dealing with that in stand-up and stay in the field,
Yeah.
right? They like just for example like this. So discipline. I'm not the person like discipline, but I have the
Yes,
big heart.
Yeah.
And like the person who the different between the best and the what called
average.
Average.
Just like the middle, like
Yeah.
discipline.
Yeah. I like that. Good answer.
I think for me, something very similar. When I first came to martial arts, I was very ill-disciplined, quite weak-willed. I throughout like my teenage years and early adulthood, I picked up a lot of sports. I dropped them or did not attend them regularly. But through martial arts, I learned to like I taught myself, or the sport taught me discipline, and also that you despite what some people may believe is you can build resilience, you can be tough. Um, Swanang talks about having a big heart. I don't think everyone is born with one, but I think you can build yourself to have one.
Yeah.
Yeah? By and that comes to, as he says, falling down and getting back up, falling down and getting back up. Each time you fall down, it gets easier to get back up and harder to make you fall down. So
Yeah.
something very similar to that
Yeah.
idea.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's a good way to tie in the two. How do you handle losing?
How do I handle losing? So I lost my professional debut by split decision against somebody that I beat previously as an amateur, and I beat him quite comfortably. And the way I dealt with it was like trying to look at it through the frame of just problems and solutions. And I think that when I won my next fight, I did the process was more or less the same. I just felt a bit better about it. I looked at the fight, I saw the problems that I was having in the fight. Going back to what I said before, even though I didn't have a fight booked, I came back to the gym and started trying to work on the solutions, trying my best not to take it to heart, put the result like outside of myself, and go about fixing the problems and the mistakes that I made.
Look at it more as a positive and how you can be better.
Yeah, not even necessarily looking at it as a positive, just looking at it as a problem that needs an answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it kind of strips away the weight of the results. And so, okay, so I need to fix this. This clearly was a problem for me this match. I can go back to the gym and, take my mind away from losing. But of course, it hurt in the beginning.
Yeah.
I really wanted to win and to lose. It was sad. But like I said, if my process can be the same for losing and winning, then I won't fall too low with the losses. I don't rise too high with the wins.
Yeah.
Just back in the gym, looking at the problems, finding the solutions. How do you deal with losing? Yeah, he never loses.
I told you that I stopped my MMA career, right? Because I lose.
Yeah.
Right. It's my first lose in MMA. I got KO. Big punch on my head. So in this time I realized that. So one thing from about me, I'm not a professional fighter. I'm a part-time fighter.
Mhm.
So I have another job.
Yeah.
I'm a geophysicist.
Okay.
Yeah. My martial art career is a part-time job. So the time that I got the time on my head, I realized that my brain is for study, not for MMA.
No, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's
That's why I stopped my MMA career.
Yeah.
And I focus on the jiu-jitsu because jiu-jitsu no canon.
no contact.
So what you're saying is that your loss in MMA gave you a new direction, right? Like it caused you to change the path.
Yeah, have issues because before the losing, before that fight, I do MMA and I do jiu-jitsu both of them. So my jiu-jitsu stay average, not so low, so high. Right? So after this match, I stop my MMA and I focus all my my time, of course, my energy on jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
So it's make my jiu-jitsu much better
Much better.
than
Definitely.
than before.
That's a good answer. How do you handle losing?
I handle losing. My last one is losing too. So after this, have a lot of things happening. So I'm lost. So I will find a way to come back to see my time. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So your process is just getting back in and just keep practicing, just get better.
If I'm not fighting,
Definitely. Yep. You have to. That'd be pretty paramount with this sort of stuff as well. Definitely.
With the sport, even on jiu-jitsu, but especially for mixed martial arts, because there are so many disciplines like boxing and kickboxing and wrestling and jiu-jitsu, and then how it applies to MMA, like with the cage or punches involved with the grappling, there are so many things to learn. You cannot really afford to like only train in the camp and then take lots of time off between fights. Where because there are so many skills to learn, you have to be training inside and outside.
Yeah, definitely. What's one drill or skill every beginner should master first?
First day in the gym, what do you teach the new guy? What does
To take your shoes off on the mat.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I think the first skill is to respect everyone. Just respect everyone.
Respect.
Respect.
Definitely.
Even you are professional fighter or you are very new guy, just respect everyone in class. So you can learn a lot from your classmate.
Leave the ego at the door. Definitely. Do you know what ego is?
Yeah.
Yeah. One drill that everyone should practice first. First day. Skill.
the skill. I'm not talking about the skill, but the first thing anyone come, to take yourself at all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. To take yourself at all time. And the last thing is respect everyone. Like I said.
Yep.
We learn how to respect everyone. Yeah. Punching, kicking, grappling, or anything.
Yep.
If you is a good person.
Makes you better. Yeah.
I think I would echo those things. It is a little cliche to talk about how respect and martial arts like sort of work together, but there's certainly a strong degree of truth to it. When it comes to like specifically skills related, be it striking or grappling, I think it's important first to learn how, kind of like you said, protect yourself at all times. Learn how to defend yourself first, and then I think it's John Danaher says this. He says once you are able to defend yourself, you can build an unstoppable attack.
Yeah.
So defense will provide the basis for acquiring all of your other skills.
Yeah.
That's where I would start. So in jiu-jitsu, it would be something like escaping from bad positions. In striking, it would be blocking punches and kicks,
Yeah.
something like that.
I don't think I got on camera, but that last sparring session with that other fella, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I was like, just don't get tapped. Yeah.
Try to survive.
Yep.
The tap out is the first survival, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
If you feel uncomfortable, you tap, right? So I wanted to say something more like protect yourself all the time, but respect everyone, fear no one. But the more important thing is respect yourself first. If you pass the easy, you can go for the next level, right? So
Yeah.
respect for yourself.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Nice.
When you respect yourself, you can respect everyone.
Yeah. That's a good answer. What does this gym mean to the people who train here?
What does this gym mean to you? As in like I'll give an example. So like this gym, it's like why is this gym very important to you? Like why is it important for you in your life? For me, uh anything that I have achieved in martial arts so far has come as a result of training in this gym and the support that I get from the coaches. Not just when it comes to like building plans to fight opponents or the coaching in the training sessions, but generally speaking, like the support network, like the kind of people that you have in the gym, like the kind of community that we have here is
Yeah.
really, really important.
Would you look at it like as a family almost? Or
Yeah, I'd say so. Like I really, at some level, I really rely on these guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
in a similar way that I would rely on members of my family. Like I personally speaking, I could not go to prepare for my martial arts fight if I could not have Ling coaching my jiu-jitsu. The same for Swan for my MMA. I think it's yeah, like it's similar to a family.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
really have to like lean on these relationships and try to help each other as well.
Definitely.
As you can.
Yeah.
So it's really like, what does this gym mean to me? It's like it's a network of support,
Yeah.
both in terms of in training and outside.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. For me, the gym is my family, my second family. Because it's my brother. My brother.
Yeah.
Who's my brother?
Yeah. So when are you married?
Yeah.
So when you have a fight with a wife, do you come here to escape?
Careful. What you say. 'Cause he's putting on the internet.
Actually,
We fighting every day. Every day. Not with his wife, or not with everyone fighting with himself.
Yeah.
Every day.
don't answer that.
No.
I would say, sorry, I would say that it does help with problems as in terms, not necessarily as like I'm going to avoid my problems at home and come to the gym, but uh, getting outside of your head and like into your body and into training can, I guess, provide some sort of clarity.
And it kind of helps you switch off a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure,
Like-
and that's what you need. Like, it gives you an opportunity to have a fresh perspective.
I found the same thing with the soccer field. So I played soccer for 20 years. And when it was game day and you're getting ready with, the team and your brothers and stuff, and you're getting ready to go, not to war, but to verse them, the other team. And as soon as you step over that white line and that whistle goes, I used to forget about financial problems, family problems, home problems, work problems, whatever it was. You focus on winning that game with your team for the next 90 minutes. And then after that whistle goes, that's when you take it back on. And for me, that was my outlet for stress relief and just for switching off and just focusing on something I was very passionate about. So what's the team environment like here? Competitive or supportive or both?
What is the team? What is the training like? So the gym here, is it like everybody training really hard to get ready to fight, or is more like friendly and open and relaxed? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Which one is it like?
Yeah. Uh, I want to answer the last question is what is meaning of the gym?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So gym is for me like I said, like family.
Yep.
And the first one, the one boxing here is I can help the people. Everyone come here. I see a lot of person. I see a lot of the guy need to learn how to dealing with everything.
Yeah.
So like family and helping the people.
Yeah.
And changing with you. What is the direction you want to build the gym? Like fight academy, fight team, or you do like MMA fight, MMA fighting, or the fight club, or anything. What fighting is different about the academy. So we here we building is like academy. So anyone can come. Beginner, the advanced, and professional, like amateur, like everyone can come. So
Yeah.
just
Just come in.
yeah,
Turn up.
just come in. Like
Yeah.
if you want hard, we go hard, and if you want stay like we go there. Like you can.
Yeah.
Like, be water,
Yeah.
my friend.
That's exactly how I see it. It is a very open and friendly and inviting training environment. We have really a high percentage of like hobbyists, but what I would say as well is there are also some excellent competitors here, and those people who start as hobbyists or do intend to come to the gym to eventually compete, there is also the facility for that as well. It's kind of a very healthy mixture between both the hobbyist and the competitor.
That's kind of how I felt when I walked in as well. Like very open, like you came up to me straight away and had a chat, and yeah, very welcoming, inviting place, which is good. Are there any gym rules or unspoken codes here?
Rules. It's like gym rules. So gym rules would be something like take your shoes off on the mat or respecting your coach. But like unwritten rule would be unwritten rule or unwritten code is like something everybody have to understand, but nobody
Yeah,
say.
yeah. We don't writing it here, but everyone have to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think for me it's the one that they touched on before already with regards to like respect
Respect,
in
yeah.
terms of just like treating everybody equally. I do not look down upon anybody that is below me in terms of ability or fitness, and I do not look at my coaches as people who are like all seeing, all knowing. I understand them to be humans as well. So that is one thing I would say is the unwritten rule is that of course we have coaches, we have older people and younger people, advanced people and newbies, but everybody should try to treat each other the same. That is something that I've come to learn by the training industry. Any rules, important rule in this gym, or unwritten, be it written or unwritten?
Unwritten rules in grappling.
In the gym.
Yeah. No, for grappling. Full cut stop.
What's that?
Stop.
Stop. So if someone
Oh, I
taps,
Yeah. Keep listen. Stop.
Yep.
Full cut stop. Stay hold.
okay. So staff.
Staff.
I got you. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough.
That's a good one.
What's one lesson your coach has drilled into you that you'll never forget?
What is something that your coaches taught you that is a less like something that you will remember, not just training, but that you will take into your life after training? For me, I as an English teacher as well as a martial artist, I have come to learn that there is always going to be something new that I learn. It doesn't matter where I am or what I'm doing. There is always more knowledge. There is always something new that I can learn, and through acquiring knowledge, I can become like a better person, or at least a more useful person to those around me.
Yeah.
So it'd be something like that. It's being shown by my coaches. I just ride the sport itself. There's always something new to learn. Always.
Yeah. Like funnel. You know that?
Yep.
Like I'm a person, he different person. Not the same, right? But I can learning from everyone. I can see that and if this one good for me, I take it. This one no. I
Okay.
learn it so like I learning from everyone.
Yep.
So everyone is my coach. So you understand what I
Yep.
mean? Yeah.
There's a saying that the day you stop learning is the day you die.
Yeah. No, I think that's me and Vince. When I have like similar point of view, but what he's saying is like I'm saying there's always something new to learn. He's saying that you can learn something from anywhere. Yeah, and maybe where you learn the new information can be surprised to you. For example, like you're looking at something outside of martial arts that can help you inside martial arts. That is
Mhm.
my right.
That is the mindset. I think so. Right?
Yeah.
And that's why you say like the funnel is catching everything and then it comes down into the thing that you are
Yeah.
working on. Right?
So like if you thinking about it, the big problem. So too heavy, right? So I was thinking about that. That is the challenge.
Yep.
Not a big problem, right?
And last question. What is one piece of advice you'd give to someone just starting out?
A piece of advice for a newbie. I think you have a friend that says, Lenny, I want to start jujitsu. What do I need to do? How can I start?
Very first advice, just come join.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the mat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's good. That's good.
just enjoy.
You can't do it if you're not here.
Yeah, just enjoy. You don't need to think a lot about how to get good or learn speak coach and your teammate will help you.
Yeah.
Just enjoy.
Yeah. Good answer.
Yeah.
Any advice, Harry?
I would say exactly the same thing. From my experience, I have found that like the people that constantly ask you questions like where is the gym, what time does it start, how much does it cost, what do I need, should I go running before training, do I need to lose weight before training, those are the ones that don't they maybe never even show up,
Yeah.
or when they start they quit right away. My advice is exactly the same as his. Just turn up.
Yeah.
Just whatever pair of shorts and t-shirt you have at home. You don't have the kit. You will figure out a way at the gym. But
Yeah.
the most important piece of advice I can give to anybody who wants to just train to get fit or become a professional fighter at the very top level, just come to the gym and begin.
Yeah.
Just start.
I think it depends on the goal. So you come here for what? Come here for relax. Come here to fighting. Come here to learn everything. It is different. But the 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 first assignment for to join is sending with the those system is a different way to see, right? So
Yeah.
you like, for example, like oh shit, it's show me.
That's right.
Oh, no, that's okay. Let's see. Play game, right? So when I was young, I playing game. So I feel angry with my life. So I needed somewhere to shut out, right? So I playing game, but more stress. So that is so when I training, the same thing. Sometimes I feel angry, but when I change my mind, I said I relax to get it. You can handle how to handle it, right? So
Just to enjoy yourself.
yeah,
That's what you said.
enjoy yourself. So it's not mean like about it's win or lose. It's not meaning anymore.
Yeah.
So just enjoy.
That's good. That wraps up the session. The focus here is always progress, physically, technically, and mentally. Huge respect to the coaches and athletes who drive the standard of this gym. If you found value in today's episode, the best way to support the show is by hitting subscribe. It helps me stay motivated knowing this content is providing value for you, and this keeps the episodes coming. You can follow along on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, and Facebook at Coach's Corner Podcast. Thank you to anyone that listens. I appreciate your time, your attention, and your support. And thank you again to the Vietnam Top Team MMA Academy for the chat and session today. If you're visiting Hanoi, definitely drop in for a session. And catch you in the next episode of Coach's Corner. Thanks, guys.